So I'm gonna quickly go back down to my basement for a bit. So yeah, I do have a Smash statue down here. Yeah, I'd expect to have at least one still on me. So if I want a gold Smash statue, I simply need to take the boss down 8 more times. And I have more than enough materials on hand to simply make 8 more troll idols, so this really shouldn't be a problem. So let's make 8 of them. I really can't see myself finding a way to mess this up. Unlike maybe the Vigilant fight, I don't see how I'm going to mess this up too badly. Especially with a Gravitator in my hotbar and just Smash being a generally weak boss. Especially compared to some of the other ones it has to offer. Still going to stand back just to be safe. Okay, I think I did spawn like 2 of them just now, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna guess there's 2 of them actually out and running. I mean, I did throw 2 troll idols, so... Then again, maybe only 1 can spawn at a time, I don't know. Charger, please don't. Yeah, I said Charger, please don't. I mean, at least I have a Gravitator, so the fall damage won't be a problem. Fall damage won't be an issue because I have a Gravitator. This thing is being annoying, in all honesty. That's just being really annoying. Right, so I only actually did get a single Smash to spawn just by throwing 2 troll idols. At least that's what I seem to see, so I'll have to make another one of these. I'll have to make one more, it's fine. Okay, I got another armor plating. In case I maybe want to make another armor piece, I can do that too, by the way, so that's nice. So, gonna spawn him in again. I'm just gonna do this like probably 7 more times, most likely. Yeah, at this stage in the game, the Smash is pretty low health, so this really is going to be a problem. Yeah, just rinse and repeat. Okay, Troll Basher Axe. Just rinse and repeat till I have all the statues I want. And if I get hit and get sent flying in the air, I just simply hold the Gravitator to not just die to fall damage. And then the Gravitator just takes care of that. Yeah, I'm gonna actually make another Troll Idol quickly. Might as well just get all 8 of them done in one shot, perhaps. See, I would need, I think, 2... Okay, yeah, I got random stuff in my inventory now I should put away too, probably. Just so I can get all the materials out to make the last Troll Idol. And I should be able to make one more once I actually go and use a crafting table, that is. Yeah, because no crafting table, no Troll Idol. Well, it looks like we're going in the water. Another Troll Bashirax and another piece of armor plating, okay. Then I still gotta just do this like 4 more times here. Yeah, once I've done this like 4 more times, I'm gonna make a gold smash statue, and then that'll be 1 gold boss statue down. Yeah, I figured I'd just start with a really easy one. Figured I'd go with something super easy for now. I mean, crafting a troll really isn't a problem in this version of the mod. Right, so that's 3 Troll Bashiraxes now I have in my collection that I'm never going to use because I have a better sword. And I still might get, like, possibly up to 3 more, I mean, could just get that drop 3 more times in a row, who knows, and then have, like, 6. Then there's eventually going to be fighting Corliss 8 times in a row. That's going to take a bit longer, but again, that'll be, like, fairly easy. Like, for Corliss, I'll more or less opt to just stay further away from the boss, because getting up close and personal with Corliss for too long, that could just end, like, pretty badly. Same with for Smash if you don't have, like, protection against fall damage. Troll's Archer Gun. Yeah, I'm just simply getting myself, like, enough Smash statues to make a Gold Smash statue currently, Jordan, so I'm gonna try and do this for every boss on the mod. Of course, for Smash, it's gonna go by nice and quickly. Especially if I stay far away enough from him that he doesn't even try and chase me down. Yeah, if he hits you, especially if he was on low health, he's gonna send you flying into the stratosphere. So if you don't have protection against fall damage and he hits you, especially when he's low on health, he's probably gonna kill you just from not so much the hit itself, but the fall damage you're guaranteed to take after you land from him sending you flying. Yeah, that's apparently like what the boss is supposed to do. What mod do I have? Well, specifically it's a combination of mods, but the major one that's currently being showed off is Advent of Ascension. That's currently the one getting, like, the most spotlight. Everything else is probably just, like, quality of life mod at best, or just something to maybe make the game run better. Should fight in the ocean. Yeah, that is a valid strategy to fighting Smash, just do it in the water, because if you land in the water, there's just no fall damage to be taken. I don't need to, but yeah, that's another valid strategy for fighting Smash, by the way. Yeah, that also technically could work. Especially if you have Depth Strider on your boots, then it'll be even easier to just fight him in the ocean. Yeah, but I have a Gravitator, though. I haven't even tried Ore Spawn yet, which I don't currently have installed, by the way. This will be easy. Doesn't look like Smash is getting out of this one. He's not getting out of there. Yeah, I had a feeling that would not take too long. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a nice and quick one. That was my first Smash kill I had done a while back. Alright, so I'll use this crafting table, I guess. Troll Memorial, okay then. My first gold statue. At least on this world anyways, this is my first gold statue. That's Shadow Lord. That's Elusive. That's Corliss. Probably Drakion. King Bam Bam Bam, Hive King, Gyro, Carniferon, 2 of the Immortals. More of the Immortals, Cror, Goldorth. Okay, maybe that's Drakion. And this was maybe some other boss over here. This was maybe something else. Oh, I think that sounds more like it could have been Tyrosaur. Yeah, Tyrosaur wasn't too tough either. He was a real tank. He had a lot of health, but wasn't that bad fighting him though. So I'm gonna see how I'm doing for Amphibiite lungs here. I'm expecting to have enough just lying around at this point. Worst case scenario, I just go find the Amphibiite Cove and gather them from there. Yeah, we're good for Amphibiite lungs. Definitely we have enough. A bit of extra iron, I don't see why not. Raw beef, I'll just cook that. Troll's Archer Gun. Probably not using this. I still have a random Emberstone sword just sitting here. Probably one of the first swords actually used on this world. I mean, early game, that's pretty good choice of weapon. I mean, like, at this point, like, I'm not gonna really have any need for it. I'm currently running on something much better. Alright, we'll just cook this, because why not? So now I need to throw an Amphibiite lung into water. Yeah, I typically have voice cracks from time to time, it happens. Yeah, it does happen quite a few times. So if I did this right, Corliss is going to spawn in. If I did this correctly. Yeah, I did do this right, so Corliss just spawned in. Yeah, there she is. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna get myself some throwing weapons to deal with a projectile she'll shoot at me. That'll do. Because she's gonna spawn some projectiles, like so. And that'll be my response to said projectiles getting shot. Now I gotta find the boss. Alright, she's down there. Right now I got her attention. Yeah, my voice cracks happen from time to time. Yeah, the slice stars mainly just deal with the projectile she spawns, because you can just throw those very quickly. Even, like, certain melee weapons aren't, like, half bad for dealing with the projectiles also. I would admit this grass is kind of getting in the way of the fight here. Again, maybe it's better I just stay at a distance just to make sure she doesn't start hitting me. Not only does she hit really hard, especially when she turns dark blue, also inflicts slowness, making it harder just to avoid the next hit. So not something I need to worry about, ideally. I'd prefer to just stay out of that situation if I could. Yeah, there's quite a few bosses in this mod you just absolutely do not want to have hit you, especially like multiple times in succession. This is one of such bosses. Okay, that didn't give me slowness. I think she just ran into me but didn't get slowness. Maybe it's only when she's dark blue, I don't know. I remember when she turned dark blue, she'd hit you even harder. And, like, I remember that she was able to hit fairly hard, even just under normal circumstances. Gonna pick up my loot. Then clear this guy out so he stops, so he doesn't potentially interrupt the next fight. And I guess I'll just spawn in another... What's hitting me? Oh. Oh. Another goblin. Not enough space where I tossed the amphibiite lung to summon the boss. I see what you mean. What about here? If not, then I'll just simply toss in a deeper pool of water. This could be too shallow to spawn the boss. Okay, never mind. Boss will indeed also spawn here. Okay, step back. Well, now I have slowness and weakness, because she's hitting me. I'm just gonna run away. Yeah, surprisingly, I didn't even get beaten up that hard from that hit. Honestly, thought she was gonna hit me for a lot more. I mean, I remembered there was the slowness effect, which makes it harder to avoid subsequent hits. And if you don't have, like, really good armor, then that could potentially just be very easily lethal when it comes to fighting Corliss. Okay, I don't want to accidentally blow up my loot. I hope we didn't accidentally blow my loot up. Okay, good, we didn't lose it. Coral Staff. Probably already had one of these lying around anyways. So I'm gonna have to find an addition. I'm gonna have to find a home from all my additional loot I'm gonna be getting from this boss rush. Especially for like the unique drops. Things like this and this. I guess we'll just go and do this again. And also get rid of more tall grass, so I stop whacking that instead of Corliss herself. Alright, so it's going to become nighttime soon, I see. I'll just teleport away from her, like so. Alright, that'll get me away from Corliss. That'll do it. Probably tempted to get rid of this while the fight's going on. Right, the host is gone. I guess we're just gonna let all these hit us, I see. Just gonna take all the explosions, it looks like. Alright, step back, because we can. Let's step back. There we go. Another statue, of course. Mainly what I'm shooting for right now is just more of those statues. I feel like ore spawn's too OP because there's a mob called a red ant, which is the most common mob that leads to a dimension where you can get uranium and titanium, which creates the 4th best armor in the mod. Yeah, I heard ore spawn. Some people just don't really like it because some of the ores that it adds are just extremely powerful. And also have some extremely overpowered bosses, which you'll probably need said overpowered materials from said overpowered ores to actually stand a chance at fighting. I mean, I was looking at, like, worst mod lists, and Orespawn did show up on, like, a couple of them. Mainly for just having items that are just too overpowered. I mean, I want to see some, like, absolutely terrible mods. Like, ones I get into a mod pack, and then let all hell break loose. Yeah, because the worst mods out there that were ever made, mod pack, would be, like, just probably, like, batshit hilarious, if you ask me. Yeah, finding all the worst mods that ever got created, putting them all in one mod pack, and then just watching the shit show commence. Yeah, that would probably be legit just too funny. Like, I want legit, like, the worst mods, like, you could possibly imagine. Right, got out of that. Teleport now. Teleport again. Okay, we're good. Alright, okay, my helmet's not looking so good. Okay, my helmet's not in such good shape right now. I'm probably gonna want to give that a repair once this fight's done. If I still actually have it by the time I'm done the fight. Yeah, good thing I teleported that while I was still able to, otherwise that could have been really bad. Yeah, definitely not gonna see myself trying to get up close and personal with Cror or Skeletron. Like, basically like the same sort of deal, but they hit even harder than this boss can. I think I still might possibly die in 3 hits from Cror, who knows, because, yeah, Cror hits for like 30 hearts of damage. We're talking about like completely unarmored players. Even if you have like full set of very good armor, then he can still hit you like really hard. I'm gonna guess that if Cror wanted to, he could kill me in 3 hits from full health. If he wanted to, which obviously I wouldn't want to like actually find out the hard way if it's just 3 hits or maybe more. I would most certainly not want to find out the hard way if it's like a 3-hit kill from Cror. And Skeletron, basically like Cror, but hits a bit harder. I would assume that still currently, like, he has the highest damage output of any boss, or just any entity in general in the mod. Yeah, Skeletron hits for like 70 damage, but can only attack with melee, and I don't even think he moves that fast. So it's really just a matter of staying away from him and just killing him with ranged weapons. Which is really easy to do, because he can only attack with melee. Yeah, pretty fitting that the boss fight that resembles pretty closely RuneScape's Fight Cave has this boss at the end that hits for extremely large amounts of damage, can do extremely large amounts of damage, but this version of the Fight Cave, like, final boss, can only attack with melee, so nowhere near as scary as Jad. Nowhere near on the level of Tztalk Jad. Or Toktiz Jad, however it was pronounced. Yeah, that's probably why most people just say Jad. So I'm gonna put these sharp claws away with the rest of them. Also, gunpowder, because I don't need to carry that. Now, where would I typically keep it? I mean, eventually I am going to pull the gun back out, maybe also the blaster, depending on what kind of fight we'll be looking at, maybe also the blaster. The gun's definitely going to see some more use in the future. Just don't currently need it at the moment for what I'm doing, so it's kind of just been sitting there for quite a bit. Alright, so I've been live for like not even 30 minutes, and pretty much now like a little over halfway there to having a gold Corliss statue. I do want to do one more thing. I also want to maybe get rid of some of these excess drops I have no real use for whatsoever, just to free up some inventory space. So I got a few extra storm runes and water runes off of this so far, though I get way more by simply just actually making them myself. So what I'm going to do next is just pull out a lava bucket and 3 repair dust, and just quickly repair my helmet, since it's kind of running short on durability. I really want to just repair it to full before fighting Corliss again. I'd rather not just leave it on super low durability. Now that takes 30 seconds to cool. Might as well put my extra leather away that I don't think I'll be using for anything at the moment. Putting that away. And I guess I'll probably breed some more cows while I wait for this to cool. I just use a tablet that's literally going to do it all for me, so I don't even have to feed them. I can literally just use this tablet. Don't even have to feed them and they'll just breed. Don't have to feed them one by one, just place down the tablet, they all just kind of automatically breed. Just another little convenience. Nothing major, it's just a little convenience that I guess over the long run will save quite a bit of time. That plus also if you don't even have a wheat farm, then you can just... It still won't matter if you don't have a wheat farm. And you instead just use the tablet. I guess eventually this is going to need another repair. I mean, I've been using it quite a bit, so I can definitely see it needing another repair soon. Mainly both are just actually dish out damage and block attacks. Yeah, this sword has mending and everything, but still, it's losing durability faster than it's gaining it. Mainly because I'm exclusively fighting bosses with it at the moment. Which are going to drop, like, a lot less experience relative to how much I'm actually going to have to use the sword to actually kill whatever I'm trying to kill. Yeah, I'd have to double check to see exactly how much health Tyrannosaur has, but I remembered it was quite a lot. Especially for like a tier 1 dimension boss. Okay, let's just sprint. She's giving me an opportunity to just sprint, so I'll do that. That or I could still always just let the projectiles run into me anyways. Get rid of them, that's another way of doing it. Just let them touch me anyways. Though I would see that being less preferable to just actually knocking them out in some cases. I gotta just pick up my loot. And then I can get rid of these, no problem. Okay, that suddenly gained like a lot of durability. Yeah, it looked like that was just about to break apart, but suddenly just gained a lot of durability back, so I'm not gonna complain there. Yeah, I still gotta do this 3 more times, and then I'm just done with fighting Corliss, probably for like a long time. Yeah, just literally this 3 more times, then I'm done with it for quite a while. Oh, that's not exactly working. I'm not, like, really landing hits, so I'm just gonna double back. Whoa, that's gonna send me flying. That was some nice flight right there. That was one hell of an explosion. Okay, I still got my statue. Okay. It's fine, I still got my statue. Wait, did I actually drop off the boss? Might have, for all we know. Yeah, so gotta just do this 2 more times now. Now 2 more of these kills on Corliss. Okay, now we're gonna get boss music again. After, like, I guess 2 fights in a row where we didn't have any. I definitely don't mind getting the boss music back and whatnot. Yeah, even the Great Blade's still, like, fairly good at just dealing with these projectiles that explode. Even the Great Blade can deal with them, like, a lot of the time anyways. There's gonna be a couple more to just pick off. Okay, now I'm starting to get the rhythm. Okay, I had the rhythm for a moment. Then I kind of just lost it again. Yeah, for a moment I did have the rhythm, then I lost it. Oh, I might as well just swipe that. Get that. Get the butchery experience, I don't see why not. Yeah, after this I'm gonna do my last Corliss kill and then I can move on to another boss. I'm just gonna still grab the butchery experience, I don't see why not. Just a couple more hits and she goes down. Again. Alright, what'd she drop this time? Looks like a bunch of random overworld loot. That doesn't really interest me. Looks like a bunch of random stuff off the overworld loot table right there. Alright, so last fight against Corliss, last one, and then I'll have a gold Corliss statue. Then I'll turn that to gold as well by simply having 9 of the normal statue. Closest thing you're gonna get to alchemy in this mod, at least for now anyways. Closest thing you currently get to alchemy is just that. Alright, just teleport me to safety. Good enough. Didn't come like that close to dying, so I'm still fine with that outcome. Yeah, I already got her like, yeah, a little bit below half health here. So I say this is still going pretty well so far. Already got her kinda low. Can I please not get caught in there for too long, please? Oh, random bug eye. Okay, then. Guess I have to pick that off, so it doesn't just interrupt my fight. Alright, that'll do it. Oh, some repair dust. Okay. Free repair dust, I'm not complaining. And now I got myself a golden coreless statue for all that. I still have like quite a few runes I'm hanging on to, so wasn't ever in danger of running out of them. Dark hatchet fish. I mean, I don't really pay too much attention to the fishing in this mod anyways. Yeah, so that's a coreless statue right there. I'll just make a crafting table down here. It doesn't really matter what kind of planks I use, I just need to make a crafting table down here, ideally. Golden coreless statue. Hardened coral. That still has good durability. I'm gonna put the rest of my extra runes away. Not too many storm runes, definitely more water runes coming off the boss. A few extra, I might as well keep those. Alright, so my Atlantic bow is running a bit low on durability, so I'll just quickly hotfix it with that repair dust coreless dropped. Alright, so I'm gonna look through my advancements quickly. Well, yeah, there's that. Yeah, once you get past just spawning the boss, then this is easy, too. And there'd be like a gold statue for all the ancient cavern bosses. Gold Elusive. Gold Shadow Lord. Gold Hive King, this won't be a problem. This won't be a problem either now that I actually have this runestone. I don't think this will be much of a struggle either. The gold Primordial 5 statues. This is going to take some time and effort. I'm working on this, I'm working on it. I have to get more Lunar and Moonlight Orbs because 3 Vigilance in a row just flew to the bottom of the world and just despawned. I'll probably take a crack at this later. I'm probably getting pretty close to getting this done. And this one too, because I did just kill... Yeah, I did kill Drakon quite a few times just for the Sealer Diving Hub it would drop. Oh boy, this one. This one should be interesting. Hydralisk. These ones are going to be easier in comparison. Yeah, so this is just get to all the dimensions, it looks like. And also some overworld advancements. And Lunar Coin, and however I'm supposed to do these, I don't know. Gold Gyro. Yeah, like, I think that would be like 7 or 8 more Immortalis runs I'd have to do eventually as well. Oh, this is gonna be a wild ride. 8 more, like, full Skeletal Army waves. Well, 8 more full Skeletal Army fights against, like, 40 waves in each. Oh my. Yeah. How many Silverfoot statues do I currently have? And then again, just how many boss statues do I have, period? 2 Rock Rider statues, 2 Nethengeek Wither statues, 2 Silverfoot statues, 6 Bam 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 statues. I didn't even realize I had these extra statues as well. So I did like 2 Coreless fights extra that I didn't even need to do. Actually, I saw like 1 of each of these statues in my basement, and then I see like 2 of each of these immortal statues here, so that would leave me with 6 Immortalis waves left to do. Yeah, that leaves me with just 6 waves. So I have... Well, this I can actually just reuse indefinitely, repair the durability on it. So I can just recycle the same Bonehorn over and over if I want. Shell 3. I'm gonna try and get Unbreaking on my Bonehorn. Just to make it even easier to reuse over and over. Well, I can put Unbreaking 2 on my Bonehorn. I'd have to use this in Percasia. I would assume using it here is not going to do anything. I'm going to have to be in Percasia to summon the boss. I would take it. So I could just play it there all I want and nothing would happen. can imagine the gold Tyrannosaur statue would definitely take more time because the boss just has more health I have to slowly chip away at. Yeah, I'll decide if I really want to worry about Tyrannosaur. Just grinding it all out. Yeah, I still have to decide if I really want to grind that out this stream or maybe later. I currently have probably one statue, and I don't even think it's in here. Yeah. I probably want to find a space in Bercasia where there's just quite a bit of room to maneuver around. And then just fight Tyrannosaur there. Give myself a decent amount of maneuverability and then just fight him there. I'll get more runes and then I'll just probably start challenging him. Then I think I'll go after Tyrannosaur once I get a couple more runes. And I guess just at least get to work on that gold statue for Tyrannosaur. Right, so I'm probably not going to be using Slice Stars for that, so I'll just put those away right away. I mean, there's some mobs that like have immunities to pretty much everything except for maybe a few weapons, so I'll take a blaster for the giant turtles. Because I'm aware those turtles are a thing in Bercasia, so I'll carry a blaster around for that. Then I'll just get like a couple more runes and then just go after Tyrannosaur a bit. Haven't even been live for an hour yet, so I'll decide how many times I want to fight on this stream before just taking a break. So I'm going to try and find a nice open space that's actually also not too close to my portal. I'd rather not just get jumped on by Tyrannosaur just by randomly going in my portal. Yep. So yeah, those giant turtles will die to blaster damage. That's one of the few things they actually do die to. So Tyrannosaur should spawn. Yeah, if I just... Yeah, I can only just do that in Bercasia to actually get the boss to spawn. And yeah, it just makes the ground shake every 5 seconds or so. And if you're standing on it, you just take damage. Thankfully, like, that doesn't ignore your armor. So with good armor, it's not even that big a deal. I'm guessing you can't just hold up your sword to block the damage either, right? Alright, Caillou Staff just to block the incoming damage, because why not? Yeah, because I barely ever even use this fragment anyways. Just to give myself like an excuse to use it. Alright, now there's snail slime everywhere around here, so I would prefer to clear out the snail slime as soon as possible. So I don't just run into that and possibly just suffer like major damage from it. Yeah, and I got a few random enemies just running around messing things up. Particularly the snail and also that giant turtle. Turtle for being hard to kill, and the snail for just dropping slime everywhere. Okay, so I'll clear this out and then look for Tyrannosaur. Get rid of the snail slime, then I'll search for Tyrannosaur. Yeah, I see him, but... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna fight other random mobs while I'm out here. I'm not exactly be able to focus on the boss himself at the moment. Okay, some balls of enchanting just dropped. That's interesting. Okay, now we're able to get some more damage in now that I actually could just focus on the boss himself. Not anything else. Right, I'm gonna actually just try and get some health back just to be safe. Alright, so my armor's still in fairly good shape. Yeah, I'm still okay with the... Okay, I don't have energy to fire the blaster, so I gotta just momentarily switch to something else till that comes back. I guess I'll pull out the blaster again, because why not? Don't even know if that's better DPS than my sword. I mean, it could be, for all we know. Never actually checked to see which had better DPS. That plus, I do want an excuse to just use this, since rarely ever use blasters, period. Caillou Staff, Candlefire Sword. I think I just got a Butchery level or an Expedition level, either one of those, from picking that up. Or I got another giant turtle following me. Can I get the blaster ready to just get rid of him? Oh, he still has a bit of health left. Right, turtle's gone now. Getting a little aggressive, I see. Right, so yeah, Tyrosaur's almost dead. Then I would need to repeat this 7 more times, by the way. If I want the gold statue, I'd have to do this 7 times over. Got some boots. And of course, the Tyrosaur statue I was trying to get in the first place. And more armor plating, that's cool. Predacious boots. I probably want to repair the durability on this. Mainly just because I can repair the durability on this without too much trouble. So I'm going to leave Precasia with that for now. I also got a few extra tokens just from that. Just from dealing with the extra enemies that were spawning in. A few extra tokens, because why not? You can always just go and use those later. Jungle Thorns. Another piece of armor plating. Wherever I put the ivory. I think I leave it. Yeah, I don't know where I leave it. I'll just put it here. And yeah, like Predacious boots now I got. Well, I want to put them somewhere. I'll put them, I guess, here for now. Until I have a better idea where I want to place them, I'll leave them there. Alright, so repair dust on my bone horn. Oh wait, that doesn't even work. I can't put repair dust on it. Oh wait. Doesn't actually let me do that. Okay, so I guess it doesn't exactly work on any item with durability. I mean, it's gonna work just fine with my armor. Works just fine with the armor. Yeah, but suddenly trying to do that with... Yeah, what if I... Actually, no, I don't have a mending book lying around, so I'm probably just gonna be making another bone horn eventually. Probably more likely than not I'm crafting a new bone horn. Yeah, I'll probably be making a new bone horn at this point. Might also have to make another Mega Runestone as well. Unless I get a really good level of Unbreaking on it. Because I could always just do that, and maybe I'll get lucky and be able to just reuse it enough times that... Yeah, because I don't think Repair Dust will work on this either. Let's see if it would. Yeah, it didn't work on the Bone Horn, despite the fact that also has durability. It works on the Runestone, but it doesn't seem to work on the Bone Horn. So this works on the Mega Runestone. I don't know, maybe... I don't know if, like... I don't know. I'd have to maybe try this on a Bone Horn with 2 durability and see if it works then. Yeah, it seems to work on the Runestone, but not the Bone Horn. So very likely I'm going to lose this. I mean, I could just still save it for one more use, or maybe even more than that with the Unbreaking enchantment on it. I guess I'm still going to just go and fight Tyrannosaur anyways. One more time. And then decide what to do from there for the rest of the stream, if anything. Yeah, I get the point. I injure myself whenever the ground shakes. I understand. Yeah, I've got the hint. I'm gonna lose the Bone Horn, right? Oh, I think we got to save it for one more use. Okay, now there's boss music playing. Yeah, I think we actually got to save it for another use. I'm gonna get this in the offhand. Just feels better holding in the offhand. Alright, giant snail. You just ran into me and dropped slime on me. Then I have slime I'm gonna have to get rid of after this is all said and done. Yeah, so I get to hear this boss theme again. Right, so I'm gonna have some snail slime to clean up after all this is said and done. Oh, PK, hi. Yeah, now I got snail slime to clean up. That or just stay away from it for the rest of the fight. That too could work. Just got home again. I'm guessing you live in a completely different time zone from me. Yeah, pretty different time zone, I take it, then. And then I still have to do this, like, 6 more times if I want the gold statue. Well, you're asking about where I live? Oh. I thought you were guessing where I lived. Dragon Ball stream. Yeah, it's likely going to be my last Dragon Ball Terraria stream because I did just beat Moonlord earlier today. Yeah, we did beat Moonlord, by the way. Surprisingly, beat him on my first try, too, which I really was not expecting. Yeah, I was honestly not expecting that fight to go so well, either. What form did I use? I think I actually unlocked Super Saiyan God in the middle of the Moonlord fight. Yeah, I remembered unlocking that mid-fight, actually. And then also got to see that in action during the fight as well. Okay, I think that's literally another pair of Predacious boots that just dropped. Get that from one of the pillars. No, don't you get that when you break all 4 pillars or something? Buffs regeneration? Well, among other things it buffs, not just regen, I can imagine. Alright. Yeah, I got this fly on my head now. What looks like a dragonfly. Got this on my head right now. Well, I was gonna take a print screen with him on my head. Well, I guess it's too late for that now. Let's see if I actually get to keep this or not. Okay. Got to keep that like twice in a row from the Unbreaking enchantment I put on it. Yeah, it certainly would take some time to explain. Especially since I'm already like so far into the mod that... yeah, I would really have to explain like a lot. Far enough as in I defeated every boss at least once. And I'm still playing just to see how long I can keep this hardcore world going. Well, yeah, Advent of Ascension. All I know is there are like 22 dimensions. Yeah, there are 22 dimensions. And there were at least also a couple more that still, like, you can't actually play in present-day versions of this mod. There were also 3 more that were in the works, but I think all 3 of those got scrapped. Yeah, like, one of the 3 unreleased dimensions that only ever, like, actually was in a playable state in the 2.5 snapshot actually had a boss known as Evercron. This was a boss that would give you like this screen effect that would make it harder to see the boss as you were fighting it. With various colors, like bright pinks, yellows, and blues just showing up on your screen, just making it difficult to see the boss. Also just the patterns would flash, and they'd flash faster and faster as you just lowered the boss's health more and more. And I'm like one of the smarter people that played DBT. And even then, I probably could have played that much better still. And even then, I was pretty... even then, like, the rust definitely showed when I was playing DBT. Uh-oh. Alright, so that's a Pterodon. I'm gonna try to not piss that off. Because I have a Darho I want to just shake loose. Yeah, let's get that dire horn off my screen. I'll probably just maybe focus on the Pterodon after this guy goes down again. Only person you found that... oh, really? What did everyone else do? But do I really want to know or not? Do I even want to know what everyone else did? Yeah, as for that Evercron boss fight, there's literally like one video of it on YouTube, someone actually fighting the boss. You can only find a single video of someone fighting that boss on YouTube to date. They were annoying in general and pronounced Ki as Kai. Well, the letter I has like at least like 3 different sounds associated with it. Has the E sound, the I sound, and the is sound, and probably maybe even some more. But those are like the most common 3 I can imagine. Yeah, English isn't like exactly the most easy language to really get the hang of. It's not phonetically consistent. Like the same letter has like at least 3 different sounds. Pretty apparent with vowels. I'm gonna lose the bone horn now, right? Okay, it's on 0 durability. Maybe next time I use it, it's gone. Okay, so I'm gonna have like at minimum 1 more use on it. If I'm lucky, I can maybe just save the bone horn for like another use with unbreaking. Otherwise, I just lose the bone horn and have to make a new one. Saw Hassa and just thought Black Clover. That was actually an old username I used to use on RuneScape, by the way, Hassa the Great. It's an old username I picked like years ago and still actually haven't changed to this day. I mean, a username resembling Level Engine would make more sense for me. But nah, it's something not related to my YouTube channel name, my Discord tag. And just pretty much, like, I use that Level Engine handle name, like, almost everywhere, but not Minecraft. I use something completely different. When people watch streams, why don't they like? Okay, after this I'm gonna have like 4 Tyrannosaurus statues. So I'd still have to kill this guy 4 more times to get a gold statue of him. Yeah, I know. Could maybe just actually keep on going until maybe my armor needs another fix, or I lose the bone horn. I guess whichever comes first. Yeah, if only my sword could actually just kill this thing faster, but I think this is about as good as my swords are gonna get in this mod. Why do I need the statues? I don't need them per se. I'm just really trying to go for like a completionist playthrough at this point because I don't have much else to do. I'm trying to just see how much of a completionist I can be. Because that's actually another hidden advancement this mod has. Kill every boss 9 times to get all the gold statues. Well, there actually are critical hits in this. Maybe once I'm done fighting the boss I can explain exactly how it works. Or at least give you some semblance as to how it works once I finish the fight. Predatious Leggings, okay. I'll just add that to the collection. I don't see why not. When you say, like, those kinds of people, you mean completionists? Okay, so these are, like, the quote-unquote resources the mod gives you. So that red fist, well, like, that fist that's ideally supposed to be red when the battle rage meter is full, that has to do with scoring critical hits. Typically, when you have, like, battle rage and you hit something with a melee weapon, you just expend all your battle rage and just land a critical hit that scores more damage than, well, what you would have dealt otherwise, so this would be multiplied by some amount. The 35 would be multiplied by some amount, which is actually dependent on your butchery level here, which all it is just collecting bloodlust to drop off of anything you hit. Yeah, pretty much any mob you hurt occasionally drops blood, you just collect that, and that's pretty much the skill. And, like, higher butcher level means, like, battle rage replenishing a bit faster, and just also scoring bigger critical hits than people with lower butchery levels. Okay, we still actually have our bone horn. Gonna get another use out of it, at least. Only thing you ever used was expedition level. That just has to do with gaining random buffs related to running around, which you train by simply sprinting. It's literally just sprinting to get, like, buffs related to sprinting, and just getting around. Oh, and even better yet, there's also, like, reductions in fall damage the higher you get that expedition level. It does also reduce your fall damage. Like, if you max out your expedition skill, like, your fall damage will get reduced by 70%. I think even at my level, it might get reduced by, like, up to 50%. Yeah, there are some dimensions where, like, good reduction in fall damage would be, like, very, very convenient to have. I mean, Christevia is full of steep cliffs and, like, jagged edges. And, like, steep drops. Same goes for Haven and probably also Salive. Those three dimensions have, like, quite a few steep drops, like, pretty erratic elevation on the terrain, so good fall damage, resistance, definitely something you want to have for those kinds of dimensions. Yeah, if I just safe spot it, but that would be less interesting than what I'm doing now. Yeah, admittedly, it would definitely be easier. You're probably not wrong. Yeah, because, like, a lot of these bosses are just super easy to cheese. In fact, I would say, like, a majority of the bosses can just be cheesed. By either building yourself up where they can't hit you, or trapping them with blocks, or something. I'm pretty sure they do. I would assume they would. Critical hits of vanilla mean, like, you just jump and then land on what you're trying to hit. So I guess that, right? Yeah, I would assume they would stack. Another pair of Predatious Leggings. I doubt I want to go for another Tyrosaur kill. Alright, so I've been live for a little over 75 minutes. My armor, well, specifically, like, the helmet and the boots have taken quite a bit of a beating. I mean, I'm curious to see if my bone horn is going to break apart on its next use, but... Okay, there's also a Pterodon just walking around here that... I'm just gonna try and get rid of this guy. I'm gonna just get rid of this Pterodon here. Ideally before it turns dark blue, because then, like, it's just immune to all damage in that state. Yeah, it's immune to all damage when it's dark blue. Alright, just changed colors, like, immediately after it turned orange. Just very quickly changed colors back to dark blue. Still blue. Still can't touch it. Still unable to do anything to it. There we go. Alright, I finished it off. And I'll just kill that too. Alright, so yeah, we're back home. I would assume I actually have to use this on Predatious for it to possibly lose durability. So I'm going to put it back away. And my 5 Tyrannosaur statues are going to go... I guess they're going to go here. Right, so did I already have Predacious boots? Yeah, I already had Predacious boots. I'm only really going to bother with actually keeping one set of them. Don't really think I need another Percasian upgrade kit either. I already have one still. And even then I have to find something actually worth using it on too. A few extra tokens, I don't see why not. Well, that's the Caillou staff in my offhand currently. Yeah, I guess it just comes with the game itself and how it's designed. Like, it's kind of just an artifact of the game itself, it being easy to cheese. So you'd probably really have to try to just build around that. So I got like 5 more pieces of armor plating from all those Tyrannosaur kills, so I'm happy about that. In case I maybe want to make another armor piece, then that would just easily let me do so. So there's still at least quite a few other bosses I would eventually just continue to go after. Obtain a toy gyrocopter. I have to buy like at least 8 more of these. And then just, of course, kill Gyro 8 times for this gold statue. This will be a bit more of a pain in the ass to acquire all of the gyrocopters, admittedly. I'm gonna actually double check to see how many Bam 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 statues I have. I have 6 here. So I have at least 6. That's 1, 2. So I have like a grand total of 7 of these. Yeah, so I have 7 Bam 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 statues. So I would have to just kill the boss 2 more times. Bare minimum. I would just have to kill it twice more. And then I can get another gold statue, so I'm gonna just do that. So I'm just gonna look at my notes quickly. Just quickly looking up my notes here. Because I do remember making note of a spot where I would just prefer to fight this boss. Alright. Found my note. Found, like, what I was looking for on my notes. Yeah, like, King Bam 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 also doesn't really have too much health. Alright, so I want to go west, ideally. Just want to go, like, a bit further west. Yeah, I want to go to this nice open space. Strongest boss. Strongest or hardest to beat? Well, when it comes to just difficult bosses to beat, whether or not like they're for good reasons, Cotton Candor is pretty infamous among the Ascension community. Cotton Candor often gets a bad rap. Yeah, because you can only actually harm the boss with a handful of magic staves. So you're very restricted in your choice of weapons you can actually use against them. Well, that's for starters. Then there's also this pretty heavy damage output with projectiles that also explode, so if you're anywhere near the explosion, you're going to take at least a bit of damage and some knockback. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to stock up on runes way ahead of time for more cotton canter fights. So I'm definitely going to stock up on runes for all that. Alright, so get the boss ready to spawn in, step back. Oh, that's one of my tablets I left behind here a while ago. Alright, so there's King Bam Bam. I'm gonna start working down his house with the blaster, I guess. Guess I'm not exactly getting up close at this rate. Alright, I'll just go and pull the bow out and just shoot him with that. Now I'll go back to the fragment, I guess. Okay, I still have all my armor pieces. Want to make sure I didn't lose any. Alright, back to the bow, I guess. Alright. Caillou staff. Figure that would be a good idea. Alright, so what the hell is exactly going on? It's kind of hard to keep track of all this. Right, I'm gonna be able to whittle down his health eventually. Gonna use that again just to give myself the heart shield. Yeah, not giving me much room to move around here. And these are still spawning just generally faster than I can kill them. So I'm actually just going to pick off a couple of these guys so it gets a bit more manageable here. Just so I have a bit more control of the situation. Like that. Come on. Alright. Gonna really have to be careful. Gonna have to be overall careful so I don't lose armor pieces during the fight. Right, so I want to make sure I can get his loot. Because that's the whole point of even doing this, to get the loot. Alright, so I'm gonna do this literally one more time, and then, like, preferably just never again. Just gonna get a bit of early damage there. I don't exactly think that strategy is going to work. It seems to not exactly work. So I guess I'm not going to bother with that. It doesn't seem to be working. I guess I'm really just going to have to quickly knock this guy's health out before too many of these little BAMs spawn, and then I have even less control over the fight. Right, something's literally right behind, just knocking me towards the boss. Alright, so I'm out of energy, so I gotta switch over to another weapon. Switch to the bow. Alright, so yeah, Bam Bam Bam's almost gonna die again. Yeah, we're almost there again. That was a nice hit. That was another good hit. One more. Okay, I'll just use the fragment to finish him off. And I got an explosive bow. This is a nice little souvenir also. Guess we'll take that too. Alright, so that's going to be one more gold statue right there. Let's just add that to the collection. Alright, so now I gotta just get myself back over to the portal. Alright, I'm perfectly fine with being teleported here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go by here. And just hop right in the portal and then get out of the nether. So... boss statues, where are the rest of them? Because I know what I want to do now. Yeah, now I know exactly what I want to do here. That's another gold statue. Blast resistant indeed. Definitely not going to argue against that. That's like 3 gold boss statues now. And 2 more armor pieces that need repair, so I'm gonna repair those right now actually, and then just call it a night. I'm gonna fix my broken armor pieces before it's just too late to do so. Do I have the streams archived? Of course. Alright, please place the box down. Thank you. I don't even know why I'm still hanging onto this deep bow. Don't know why I still have that on me currently. So, yeah, 6 repair dust, and then some lava, and that should just fix everything. Fix what I need to fix for now. So I will have to go back for some more lava sooner or later at this point. Alright, so... bam, put those away. I'll just leave that here, I guess, too, while we're at it. Then also find a home for these extra soulstone tools, because that's just 6 spots in the shulker box that would otherwise just be, like, filled up with items I'm not using. Alright, so now I can just go and repair both of these. And then re-equip. And just like that, we're good. Okay, so that's where my extra Predatious helmet was sitting this whole time. So I clearly didn't lose it. So yeah, I almost have the full Predatious set. Even though I'm not going to bother using it, still almost have that. So I'm going to look at this one more time, then decide what I want to do from there. Could maybe just go back to doing, like, training more skills. And then maybe just jump back to bosses a bit later. Or could maybe do another stream of fighting bosses, then after that another stream of training skills.